Hello everyone, this is a quick tutorial on how to mark these things so that you can prepare them for drilling. The tools that you'll need for this project are pretty simple. You're going to select one of these two. You can use the thin ones, you can use the thick ones. You'll need a ruler, you'll need a piece of tape, and a couple pieces of tape, and you'll need a Sharpie. The Sharpie you should have a nice point on it and not a round one. Okay, so first thing you'll do is you'll count up the total number of, in this case, tongue depressor sticks. I'll use these that you need. Remember, you're counting for both sides of your lift, not one side. So let's say you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be about the right number. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to line them up and stack them up on top of each other oh so nicely. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of tape, nice long piece of tape like this, cut it in half, set it aside, just like that. Now, we're going to want to stack these up so they are perfectly on top of each other like that, just like that. See how they are? Now, with them lined up, we're going to squeeze them nice and tight. We want them to be nice and squeezed together. No gaps between them. Then we're going to take our tape, and while we're squeezing just as tight as our little hands can, we're going to wrap the tape around them in a nice smooth layer. Notice how my tape is nice and smooth. There's no wrinkles, there's no nastiness there. Now we're going to turn it over. See how these are kind of out of alignment? We're going to push those back into alignment and then squeeze them nice and hard like we did before. We want them all to be perfectly lined up, one underneath the other. And then we're going to do the same thing with the tape down here. At least one nice wrap while we're squeezing really hard. Pull that tape off. Tape should be nice and smooth. Now, if we want to, we can take a third piece of tape and go right in the center. Now, the reason we want these all lined up nice and tight, and again, we put that tape on and just squeeze those oh so tight. So they are 6 tongue depressors acting like a single one. Nice and tight, right? Can't squish them, can't see any gaps in there. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so next, we need to put a hole right in the center of these. If we're going to make a scissor lift, we need to have a hole in the center. Now, we need to make sure the hole is in the center this way, but we also need to make sure the hole is in the center this way. So we're going to put a couple marks on there. The first thing I'll do is I'll take a measurement. Remember, I measure from the 0 mark on my ruler, not the end. As you can see, there's a difference between the two. So I put it on here, and I see that my popsicle, my tongue depressor is 15. So what is half of 15? Well, half of 15 is 7.5. So I'm going to put a tiny little dot here at 7.5. And when I say tiny, I mean tiny. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure how wide this is. And I see it as 1.6, which is 16. What is half of 16? Well, it is 8. So I'm going to make sure my dot is right at 8, which it is. And then I'm even going to use a little caret like that. That's called a cut mark to indicate where I'm going to cut. Now on this video, it kind of looks like there's 2 dots. Looks like there's 1 dot, but I assure you there's 2. So I'm going to make sure that I have that too. Now we're going to repeat that process. So now what we've done is we've centered it this way and we've centered it this way. Now we need a dot down here and a dot down here. For this demonstration, I'm going to mark in 1 centimeter from the end. Put it up on 0. Actually, I'm going to go 5. I'm going to go 5 millimeters in on this end, 5 millimeters in on this end. Then I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to put that at 8. Boop. And put that at 8. Boop. I'm going to use again my little cut mark to indicate where to cut. Alrighty, now, as you can see, I have 3 dots that are spaced properly this way, and this one is 5 millimeters in from that end, and that is 5 millimeters in from that end. And now we can go and we can operate the drill press. Now the next thing you have to do is watch the drill press safety video.